Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah.
And I'm Henry, your co-host. We're so happy to have you with us today.
Today's episode is really special. We're going to talk about something that might surprise you. Fluency doesn't just start with your mouth. It actually starts in your mind.
Yes, that's right. Many English learners think fluency is only about grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. But the truth is, your mindset plays a huge role in how easily and confidently you speak.
Exactly. If you always think, I can't speak well, or I'll make a mistake, then your brain gets nervous, and it stops you from trying. So today, we'll talk about how you can change the way you think, and how that can help you speak more fluently.
Whether you're a beginner or already at an intermediate level, this episode will help you understand how to train your brain for confident English speaking.
So grab your headphones, relax, and let's dive into today's topic. Fluent speaking starts in your mind.
So, Sarah, let's start with the big question. What does it really mean when we say fluent speaking starts in your mind?
Great question. It means that before you can speak fluently, your brain needs to think fluently. Your thoughts, your attitude, your confidence, all of that starts inside your mind. If you're thinking in English and thinking positively, your speaking becomes more natural.
Right. Think about it like this. If your brain is full of fear or always translating from your native language, it slows everything down. But when you train your mind to think directly in English, the words come out faster and smoother.
Exactly. Imagine two learners. One thinks, okay, I need to say, I am going to the store. Let me translate that first. And the other one just thinks in English, I'm going to the store. Which one speaks faster and with more confidence?
Of course, the second one. Thinking in English removes that extra step. No more translating word by word. Your mind becomes more automatic.
And there's another important part. Fluent speaking also needs a positive mindset. If you tell yourself, I'm bad at English, or I'll mess up, your brain listens to that. It holds you back.
But if you say to yourself, it's okay to make mistakes. I'm learning. I can do this. Then your brain helps you move forward. It's like you're building your own support team inside your head.
I love that. So to sum it up, fluent speaking starts in your mind because your brain needs to think in English, not just translate. Your thoughts must be confident and supportive. You have to believe you can speak, even before you're perfect.
Yes, and once you understand that, everything becomes easier. Now, let's talk about what often blocks that fluent mindset for many learners.
All right, let's talk about something important, the mental blocks that stop many English learners from speaking fluently. These are common, and if you've experienced them, you're not alone.
Absolutely. One of the biggest mindset blocks is fear of making mistakes. So many learners worry, what if I say it wrong? Or people will laugh at me. That fear can actually freeze your mouth. You stay silent even when you know the words.
Yes, and here's the truth. Making mistakes is part of learning. Every fluent speaker, even native speakers, make small mistakes sometimes, but they don't stop speaking because of it.
Another block is thinking in your native language. Many learners try to translate every sentence before they speak. That's slow and tiring. It's like trying to run a race while looking at a map the whole time.
That's a good example, Henry. Translating creates a delay and it breaks the flow. Instead, you want to train your brain to think directly in English, even if it's simple English.
The third big block is negative self-talk, like saying, "My English is terrible," or "I'll never be fluent." If you keep telling yourself that, your brain will believe it. It's like putting up a wall between you and fluency.
Exactly. Your brain listens to what you tell it. If you keep feeding it fear and doubt, it will slow you down. But if you speak to yourself kindly, like, I'm improving, or each day I'm getting better, then your brain becomes your teammate, not your enemy.
So, just to review, the three biggest mindset blocks are fear of making mistakes, translating instead of thinking in English, negative self-talk and self-doubt.
And the good news is, you can break through all of these blocks with the right mindset. In the next part, we'll talk about how to build that confident, fluent thinking brain.
Now that we know the common mindset blocks, let's talk about how to build a confident English-speaking mindset. Because the truth is, confidence doesn't just appear. You build it step by step.
That's so true. And the first step is to use positive self-talk. Instead of saying, my English is bad, say things like, I'm learning every day, or it's okay to make mistakes. These simple sentences can really change how your brain feels about speaking.
Yes, try this. Every morning or before you practice English, tell yourself, I'm getting better. I'm not perfect, but I'm improving. I can speak English. Repeat these until your brain starts to believe them.
The second step is visualization. This is a powerful tool. Imagine yourself speaking English confidently. Picture yourself having a conversation, smiling, understanding, and being understood. Your brain starts to believe what it sees, even if it's just in your imagination.
I've used that before. When I was learning Spanish, I used to imagine myself in a cafe, ordering food and chatting with locals. After a while, it felt normal, and that helped me speak more naturally in real life.
That's a great example. And here's the third step. Embrace mistakes. Instead of avoiding them, welcome them. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something. That's how children learn their first language, by trying, failing, and trying again.
Exactly. Say to yourself, mistakes mean progress. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably not practicing enough.
That's so true. And one more tip. Practice speaking even when no one is around. Talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. Practice common phrases. This builds confidence in private, so you feel stronger in public.
So to sum it up, here's how to build a confident mindset. Use positive self-talk. Visualize yourself speaking fluently. Embrace your mistakes. Practice speaking alone every day.
Confidence grows in your mind first, then in your words. So don't wait for confidence to magically appear. Train it, and it will come.
Now, let's talk about how you can build mental habits, small things you can do every day, to support your fluency journey.
So now that we know mindset is key, let's talk about daily habits. Small mental practices you can do every day to support your fluency.
Yes! The first habit is one of my favorites, thinking in English. This might sound hard at first, but even simple thoughts like, I'm brushing my teeth, or I need to buy bread, help train your brain to use English naturally.
Exactly. Don't worry about full sentences or perfect grammar. Just start small. Use words and phrases you already know. It's about building that English thinking muscle, little by little.
The second habit is talking to yourself in English. You can do this out loud or in your mind. For example, when you're walking, describe what you see. There's a red car, or the weather is sunny today. It feels a little strange at first, but it's super effective.
I love that. And here's another simple habit. Use slow, calm inner speech. When you think in English, don't rush. Speak slowly in your mind. This helps you stay relaxed and focused. Fluency is not about speed, it's about flow and confidence.
That's a great point. Some learners try to speak fast to sound fluent, but fluency is really about being clear and comfortable. Slow down, and you'll feel more in control.
Here's another idea. Set a mind time each day. Just 5 minutes where you only think in English. You can do this while cooking, walking, or even brushing your teeth. Make it part of your daily routine.
So good. Let's recap a few powerful daily habits. Think in English, even simple phrases. Talk to yourself, silently or aloud. Use slow and calm inner speech. Set aside a few minutes each day for English thinking.
These small habits can make a huge difference over time. The more you train your mind in English, the easier speaking becomes.
And coming up next, we'll share our own language learning journeys and how changing our mindset made a big impact. All right, now it's story time. Let's talk about our own experiences with language learning, how mindset played a role in our journey to fluency.
Yes, I'll start. When I first started learning French, I was so nervous to speak. I always thought, what if I say something wrong? Or they'll laugh at me. So I stayed quiet, even though I knew the words.
I've been there too. When I was learning Spanish, I had this fear of looking stupid. I wanted to speak perfectly, but that pressure made me freeze.
Exactly. But one day, I decided to change my mindset. I started telling myself, mistakes are okay. I'm learning, and I practiced speaking to myself every day. Just small things like describing what I was doing in French. Slowly, my fear went away.
That's awesome. For me, the big shift came when I stopped translating in my head. I started thinking in Spanish. Just simple thoughts at first. And I used positive phrases like, I'm doing great, and I can have this conversation. That gave me confidence.
And I think that's the key. We didn't become fluent overnight, but we trained our minds to feel safe, calm, and ready to speak. Once our mindset changed, our speaking followed.
Totally. If you're listening right now, remember, we've felt nervous and stuck too. But with the right mindset, you can speak English more fluently than you think.
Yes, and we're here to help you every step of the way. Now let's give our listeners a simple mindset practice they can try today. All right, now it's your turn. We want to give you a simple mindset practice you can do right now, wherever you are.
Yes, and don't worry, it's super easy. You don't need a notebook or app, just your brain, your voice, and a little confidence.
Okay, let's begin. First, take a deep breath. Pause. Relax your shoulders. Now, repeat after me. Out loud or in your mind, I am learning English every day. It's okay to make mistakes. I can speak English. I am improving step by step.
Great! Now, try this next part. Think about your day in English. For example, say something simple like, I woke up at 7 a.m., I had tea and bread. Now I'm listening to this podcast.
Perfect. This is called thinking in English, and it's a powerful way to train your mind. You're not just learning English, you're living in English for a few moments every day.
And here's a little challenge. For the next 5 minutes after this podcast, keep thinking in English. Whatever you do, walking, washing dishes, even resting, try to describe it using English words in your mind.
That's your mindset workout. No stress, no grammar tests, just simple, clear thinking in English.
Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool. Train it with kindness, practice, and belief, and your speaking will grow stronger.
Coming up, we'll wrap things up with some final motivation and a quick summary.
Wow! What a great conversation today. So, let's quickly review what we talked about.
Yes. First, we learned that fluent speaking starts in your mind. It's not just about grammar or vocabulary, it's about your mindset. What you believe and how you think really affects how you speak.
We also talked about the mindset blocks that many learners face, like fear of mistakes, translating everything, and negative self-talk. These blocks can slow you down, but you can overcome them.
Exactly. And we shared powerful tools to build a strong mindset, like positive self-talk, visualization, and practicing English in your daily thoughts.
Plus, we gave you a simple mindset practice you can use every day. Just 5 minutes of thinking in English can make a big difference.
So remember this, you don't need to be perfect to speak English. You just need to believe in yourself, take small steps, and train your mind to feel confident.
Fluency grows from the inside out. So be kind to yourself and keep going. You're doing better than you think.
And we believe in you. You've got this. Thanks so much for joining us today on the English Learning Podcast. We hope today's episode gave you new ways to think and speak more confidently in English.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful English tips every week.
Keep practicing, keep believing, and remember, fluent speaking really does start in your mind.
We'll see you in the next episode.